Hey, good evening, BGG. This is Rob. Uh, Welcome Sunday night. And now's the time we're going to meet with our good friend and colleague. We haven't seen her in a minute. We just want to do a good BGG chats catch up with Ronnessah Philo. What's up, Ronnie? How
Hi. Hi. How are you?
good? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. But
Yeah.
as we've kept in touch, you've been doing big things all summer long, and now we're in the fall. And we've seen you do these photo shoots all over the world. Must be nice. Must be nice. so, so, so tonight we just want to do a catch up with you. So let's start by catching up with Cupmodity. You want to tell everybody a little bit about Cupmodity for those who were just kind of catching up and getting to know you a little bit.
Yes. Well, hot commodity it's called hot cup commodity. It's a play off word for commodities that you buy. Commodities are stocks that you purchase. So cup, hot cup commodity. It's just a play on words. But the company has been doing wonderful. It has been 1 year. January 2021 marked 1 year of hot commodity, and it has been all success. It's all been full speed ahead. I could not have predicted or anticipated the overwhelming response that I have gotten for hot commodity. I get I get at least 3 to 4 orders a day for just cups only, custom cups. And I'm adding new things to cups. So I'm not only making cups now, I'm making trays, wooden trays that are epoxied in design. So business has been going surprisingly well. I call hot commodity my pandemic
Okay.
baby because it was born and created during the pandemic. 100% during the pandemic. I was in the house, stuck, didn't have anything to do. So I put my artistic abilities to work and I created hot commodity. And it is, I see no stopping ahead. I see all growth. There's so many things that I can do with the company and so many ways that I can go. Making the trays to me is a step above the cup making. Cup making is wonderful. It's fun. There's so many great cup makers out there, but there's also so many great tray makers. There's so many great crafters. The
Mhm.
crafting industry is huge and it's growing daily. And there are so many women and men, mostly women. I see some men, but there's so many women that are supporting their families and supporting themselves just off of crafting alone. And what I'm learning is that you can't be closed minded. You have to stretch yourself and do different things that you've never done before, things that you think are challenging. You have to do them and try them out, and it always works. It always works. At least it has for me. So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just constantly growing it. Hmm.
I said, oh yeah, yeah. It has worked. I was going to ask you, why don't you got? I'm sure you got a cup or a tray there. Come on, show it to us. Let's see.
I do. Hold on just a minute.
Oh, so anyway, here we go. This is the one of the newest things for all you
And
steel
so this
fans.
is one of the new things. This is an epoxy tray. It
Oh,
is for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's a tray. It's an eating tray, and you fold it. And bam!
yeah. Okay. That's that's really nice.
Yes. So
And then
what I
people
love, huh?
and people can order those now.
I got 4 orders over this weekend. Since
Wow.
Friday morning, 6 people have ordered cups and trays because you don't have to have it. You don't have to have the cup, but people are ordering the trays and cups. And the tray and cup set is $110.
Oh, that's
And for this weekend, throughout this weekend, 6 people placed their orders. I have one lady, she placed her order because she said she wants to show out for Thanksgiving. And I said, no problem. I'm gonna send you some trays to show out with. so so it's
Good.
going really well. The
All right.
crafting world is there's no limit to the crafting world. There's so many, and I love to see African American women that are crafting, because a lot of times on social media, on TV, you always see Caucasian women baking food, making crafts, doing all this handy dandy stuff, and you never see African American women doing it. But there are African American women that are thriving and that are very successful in this crafting industry.
And you are one of them.
And
So,
I am one of them.
yeah, why don't you show us one of your cups?
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, so Ronnie started with cups, and for you guys out there, to start a business in a pandemic in January and end up where we are now is amazing. Oh, okay.
Yes, this is one. This is a Snoopy cup. This is one of the cups that I have kind of like hanging around, but this is one of them. Unfortunately, I don't have like any like cute ones, but they all cute. This one is cute. This one just, didn't make it to somebody, at least not yet. But this is a Snoopy cup. And they are all stainless steel tumblers, and they keep your hots hot and your colds cold. And they are a great gift or something to have for everyone. I did try something though that I thought would be really successful, but to me, it was kind of like a miss to me in relation to how my other products have been successful.
Okay.
I thought that making a cheaper cup would be something that my customers would want. So I made some cheaper cups, and out of the 40 cups that I made, I only sold 10 of those. So to me, that really wasn't a high demand. I guess people don't want cheap cups; they want to spend money for the stainless steel ones. So I learned that. That was
Yep.
just filling out my customer to see what they would want, and that one that really wasn't a popular.
Let me get into we a little bit on this. So if someone were to reach out to you tonight and they were to order a tray or a cup, what's the turnaround on that? Because all these are by order, meaning that for you guys out there, it's not like she has shelves and shelves of stuff just sitting around. They're all custom. So it's whatever your heart desires. You tell Ronnessah, hey, I'm looking for this for a birthday present, a husband, wife, going away present, whatever, for a colleague. It doesn't matter, but she will put that thing on stilts.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the turnaround time, Ronnie?
So right now, my turnaround is 2 weeks.
Okay.
Right now. That's because I did take a hiatus, like you said. I have been doing some traveling with my wife. We've been going a couple of places, and I just got married, and just settling in and just trying to take a breather and trying to make a separation of relaxing and working, because I have another business that I manage and I actually do myself, which is Ronnessah Brannon-Phylow Communication. I'm a full-time sign language interpreter. I'm a certified full-time sign language interpreter, and I work every single day as an interpreter. So my pandemic baby, which is hot commodity, I tend to that before and after work. So right now, I don't have many orders. So it is a 2-week turnaround. But I'm sure as time goes, as the weeks go, as we get closer to Christmas, I did make an announcement letting everyone know that I will be taking orders from October 1st to November 1st for Christmas orders so that people can get them in a timely manner. But how I conduct my business, both of my businesses, I've never advertised for none of my businesses. I just show up and work, and people find out and they request services or they request a product. So I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, and I'm just going to allow the business to come to me as it comes. I don't want to go out and get it, and then it'll become too overwhelming and I won't be able to sustain it. So I'm just going to let it organically come to me. And the organic way that I've been allowing it to come to me, it works.
Okay. Yeah, it does work. Whew. I remember we were sitting and having some conversations, trying to do a little planning and game boarding, and next thing you know, it was like boom, you just
It works.
blew up. Yeah. So
I believe in manifestation. I believe in manifestation, confirmation, affirmations. I believe in all of that. And daily, I start my day telling myself that I am a winner, that I am the one, and that, I have everything in me for me to be successful. My hands do all of the work. So that's all I need to be successful. As long as my hands work, I'm good. So every day I tell myself that I'm going to make a product that somebody wants, that I'm going to provide a service that everybody wants and needs. And that's what happens to me every day. So that's how I move with it. I do need some organization skills, but other than that, whenever I say, well, something's going to happen, it do happen. It does. In addition to that, just continuing to build goals and to do whatever it is that I need to do. I am willing to do that and keep it going. A lot of times as a business owner, you have to encourage yourself because sometimes you may not hit that mark. You may create something and people don't like. You may be overwhelmed. It's all about time management because as a business owner and being an independent person that works for themselves, no one is telling you when to wake up. No one's telling you when to go to sleep. People are only there to receive what it is that you say that you're going to come through on. So those are the challenges and sometimes things that I have to deal with is time management because I am a mom, I am a wife, I have a 15-year-old and a 10-year-old, and I have a wife. So I have to split my time a lot in between my children and my wife. So when I'm finished with all three of them, then I have my pandemic baby, which is hot commodity. The great thing about interpreting is that it's just me, my hands, and my brain. So that's all I have to take to work. And when I'm done with work, I'm done with work. I'm just the translator. I'm just the interpreter. I appreciate just being the interpreter. I have no other responsibility other than interpreting. So I appreciate that. It gives me a lot of time to do other things.
Nice. While Rob figures out his machine,
Mm-hmm.
I think he has to fix something on his end. But I do have a question for you.
Yes,
Um, what is your favorite part about crafting?
my favorite part about crafting is the end result. I know people that do art and crafts, it's in your brain. So in your mind, you're thinking like, oh, I could do this, I could do that. And then you do it and it comes out good. You're like, oh, I love it. So I like the results of the crafting. And I like the process is good too, but the end result, there's a lot that goes into it. But it's a great satisfaction when you're done and it looks good and the customer likes
So when it comes to the business and when it comes to crafting, um, what is either one or two words of advice that you can give someone who is just starting out?
it. Find something that you like. You might think you like it. Find something that you like, try it and see, but stick with it because it's a process to everything. So the first time you do something, it may take a little bit longer or it doesn't come out the way that you want it to come out. Or sometimes when you do it the first time, it comes out perfect. And then the second time you do it, it's not right. So I just say patience and find for beginners, find one thing that you like and perfect that. That's what I say.
Mm. Okay. Have maybe two more questions for you, and then we will wrap up. What is unique about your business? Hot commodity. What is unique about it?
You know, I like that there's, to me, and I think about that. There's nothing unique about hot commodity. I'm the only thing that's unique about it, my personality, because I think that people don't buy your product, they buy you. So first they like you, then they buy your product. That's how I think about it. So I don't think that there's anything different about hot commodity. My cup company is ran the exact same way that all other cup companies. They take the orders, you tell them what you want, and they create something, or they create something with you. So there's nothing different about hot commodity. The only thing that would be different is that am one of I'm an owner of one of the many cup companies, but I don't want to do anything different. I don't want to offer anything different. I don't want to do anything different. I think the way cup companies are fine the way that they are. So like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But it's me. It's me that's selling the cup, and that's what I think. I don't think that people are buying my, now they get the product and it's good and they're liking it, but before somebody buys something, they're buying you. That's what I think.
Nice. So where do you see yourself going in the next year or two with your business?
Well, I'm really working towards making hot commodity a really big company. I want to have at least 10 tray orders a day. I want to have at least 10 cup orders a day. I would love to, I've had a storefront before, and I didn't like that, but I know that's where it's moving. So I would like to probably have a small factory where I can store, the sublimation equipment, and I can store cups, and more like a factory, a small warehouse maybe. That's where I see it definitely going, because I definitely have outgrown my small apartment, and my wife has a garage. So today, after the lady placed her orders, my wife was like, you know what, you are outgrowing your apartment. So I'm gonna fix my garage so that you can have a full-blown workspace. So my wife has already started cleaning out her garage and getting everything ready. So next week, I'm gonna have me a little garage space. So that's where I see it going. I definitely see it growing, and I'm gonna grow with it. I want any source of income that's going to allow me to be free to be able to be with my kids. And running Ronnessah Brannon-Phylow Communications, my interpreting agency, the old name of my interpreting agency was called 2U I Sign. And I started 2U I Sign while I was pregnant with my son. And for 15 years, 2U I Sign, Ronnessah Brannon-Phylow Communications, has allowed me to stay home. It has allowed me to have two babies and stay home. It has allowed me to be with my children whenever they need me. It has allowed me to be able to travel whenever I want to. So I just want to continue to grow hot commodity so that it could be a stream of income that's going to allow me to do whatever I want to do.
Nice, nice. Look, before we wrap it up, it looks like we got Rob back. Rob, you're on mute.
All right. So as it goes, I mean, Ronnie, you're doing, again, big things. And I like what you were just talking about as far as being able to stretch the goal. And those things are important. One of the things that we're finding is the real estate game is changing on the commercial side. Right now, they still have the upper hand, believe it or not. There still is, even though a lot of people have left and businesses are shuttering and shut down, the prices are still high for commercial. But I think by the time we get into the first quarter of next year, a lot of that stuff will be opening up. I'm looking at things myself to replace offices that I shut down prior, just before the the market went dark, in March of 20. So it's interesting. It's interesting. But I remember how, this is a pivot for you, because before I remember you talking about you didn't want to, but man, it's just amazing to see how a little bit of time and a little bit, how life changes. And I, it's going to be the same energy, right? May as well do it.
Yeah, I agree with that. And what I've learned about, how commodity is different than 2UI sign. How commodity is a product. 2UI sign, Ronnessah Brannon-Phylow Communications, is a service. So I have been blessed to be able to create two businesses that are engines. They are definitely engines. And like I said, 2UI sign has provided for me for 15 years.
Yes.
And how commodity will do the same. As long as I continue to improve my product with high commodity, the sky's the limit. I love art. I love creating things. I have always been a creator. Ever since I can remember, like 6 years old, I've always colored. I can draw. I know how to draw, colors, match, clothes. I always tell kids when I talk to them, I was never a scholar. I hated math. In high school, I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. A lot of my friends went off to college and I did not, because I didn't know. I really didn't know. I thought that I wanted to be a buyer for Nordstrom and travel the world and open up Nordstrom. That's what I wanted to do, and be in the fashion industry. That's what I wanted to do. But I took a sign language class, and that was the first time that I excelled at something, was when I took that sign language class. And everything else is history. So I believe that when you do what you're supposed to do, then you will excel. And if you go with the flow, because everything leads to something, but you got to do something. And like I was saying earlier, 2UI sign is a service and how commodity is a product. So I noticed that the more product I pump out, the more business that high commodity will produce. If I don't do anything, high commodity won't do anything. But whenever I do something, I always prepare for the people to come. So when I showed those trays, I already told my wife, they gonna come. And what did they do? They came. Picked up.
That's right. Making money in your sleep. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing.
I love
it.
Look,
yeah. Well, look, we're gonna have to. It's been a good segment. I apologize. I don't know what happened with my. The gremlins are really on me today, but the hell with them. I'm still here. So anyway, thank our lovely producer Brandy for jumping in and
thank you, Brandy.
Yeah, and let's get together again soon, because there's a lot going on. We have some new events that are coming up, and in November we have some things come up in this month, and we're gonna have some panels, and you guys will see Ronnie again. We got a panel coming up real soon, and we're gonna put some stuff out there, and then we're gonna be wrapping up, Hispanic Heritage Month, and this week. So this will be pretty much, you'll see a few more people in this week. Make sure we get the message out, let folks be able to celebrate their heritage right here in the BGG. But tonight is Ronnie's night, and we've been waiting, trying to get a hold of her. She was supposed to get a chance to go to Atlanta, and she had some tragedy, but she is still here, and we sure appreciate her. So we needed to get her in here, and so you guys can hear her. She is dynamic, and we are blessed to have her. All right, so BGG.
And I'm blessed to have you. I'm blessed to have you. I appreciate this group. I appreciate all of the support. Whenever Mr. Mason and I talk, it's so good. And I'm just happy that I'm able to talk to him. And, we talked before. And I know sometimes when you talk to people and people talk and you be like, So I'm happy that I have been able to show some of the things that I said that I wanted to do. I'm happy that I have been able to show you some of them.
Oh, you've done your thing. Ronnie, I'll have to snap it up. Ronnie's done her thing. And like she says, when you put it out there, it does happen if you put in the work and you come with an open heart, and it's just amazing. So love to see you and glad to see you again. But let's talk again soon, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, BGG.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.